undertaking, the most expensive film ever produced in Germany up to that point. We're talking a budget of around 60 million Deutschmarks, which shakes out to about 25 to 27 million US dollars back then. That's huge money for 1984, especially coming from outside Hollywood or the Soviet Union. Peterson, fresh off his Oscar-nominated submarine thriller Das Boot just a couple years earlier, wanted to push boundaries even further. He co-wrote the screenplay with Hermann Weigel, adapting the first half of Michael Ende's beloved 1979 novel of the same name. And let me tell you, that book was already a phenomenon, selling millions worldwide, captivating kids and adults with its layers of fantasy and philosophy. But Peterson saw something cinematic in it, something that could blend the gritty real world with a sprawling, otherworldly adventure. Producers Bernd Eichinger and Dieter Geisler were right there with him. Eichinger got the idea after watching his own kids devour the book, and together they turned it into this visual feast. Now, why should you drop everything and watch it? Because in a world full of CGI overload today, the NeverEnding story reminds us of the raw magic of practical effects and storytelling that trusts your imagination to fill in the gaps. It's got heart, it's got stakes, and it's got that rare ability to make you feel like you're 10 years old again, hiding under the covers with a flashlight and a book that comes alive. Plus, it's a perfect escape. About 94 minutes of pure wonder that leaves you inspired, not exhausted. But okay, I promise details, so let's unpack the production like we're peeking into the wizard's workshop. It all started in development when Eichinger teamed up with Geisler, who already held the film rights to Ende's novel. They approached Helmut Dietl to direct it first. He was a hotshot in German comedy, but things shifted, and Peterson stepped in, bringing his epic-scale expertise from Das Boot. Michael Ende himself was brought on as a script advisor early on, which sounds great, right? Well, he was thrilled at first, but tensions brewed. Ende felt the script strayed too far from his vision, especially since it only covers the first half of the book, stopping around the middle of chapter 13 and crafting an ending that's more Hollywood-friendly than the novel's deeper philosophical twist. He even sued the producers over it, calling the film a gigantic melodrama of kitsch, commerce, plush, and plastic in interviews later. Ouch. But the court sided with the team, and hey, that creative clash might be what made it so accessible and beloved. Pre-production was a whirlwind. They had to secure international distribution through Warner Brothers, adapt the story for a broader audience, and scout locations that could capture both the mundane and the mythical. Speaking of locations, filming kicked off in 1983 and wrapped up after about 9 months, mostly at the massive Bavaria Studios in Munich, Germany. That's where they built those incredible sets for the fantasy world, towering ivory towers, misty swamps, and rocky landscapes that still hold up today. But they didn't stop there. For the real-world scenes, like the rainy streets where our young hero dashes for cover, they headed to Vancouver, Canada. Yeah, you heard that right. Gastown's cobblestone